Hey guys, what's going on? It's xdeadlysmoorex here, and welcome back to part 55 of our Treasure Cold Steel 2 Let's Play. In the last episode, we managed to arrest Duke Bareahard after defeating Duvalie, and she just peaced out after Duke Bareahard said, "You were here to protect me," and Duvalie went, "No mate, no, I'm not. I wasn't here to do that." And then she just peaced out. So we managed to arrest him, and now we're in Bareahard for a stopover day. And the game did mention that we have 6 bonding points, so we could get 6 sort of quote-unquote special endings with the people we spend time with. So obviously, as I said in the last episode, Laura's one of them, has to be. We're romancing Laura in this one. And then we got Gaius, because of course Gaius is... it seems like Gaius is my favourite, like, he actually might be my favourite, yeah, he's my favourite Class 7 character. I don't know why, he just is. It was like, when I first played like Treasure Cold Steel 1, I took one look at Gaius and I was like, yeah, I like you. It's like, some of those characters you just need to like, see them once and you're like, I like you. Yeah, Gaius is one of those. So yeah, Laura, Gaius, Eustace, Elliot, Fee, and Elisa. Those are the 6 we're going to be getting the quote-unquote special endings for. So, obviously, Laura's going to be last. So, let's start off with... You know what, let's start off with Eustace, actually. Because I want to test something. Let's keep going to the Noble District. I think Emma's in here, isn't she? Yes, she's right there. I just want to talk to Eustace. That's all I want to do. Besides, this place never ceases to amaze me. Both the Duke and Scarlet are being held here, I think. Yeah, I think you're allowed to enter the mansion, but there's like certain points where... Yeah, this is Eustace's house, basically.
Damn, this is incredible. It's not as grand as Valflame Palace, but I doubt you'll find many mansions this fancy.
You want to try Duke Cayenne's mansion?
The Duke's residence is certainly befitting of his status.
You came after all, Reen.
Of course I did.
Yeah, I was kinda hesitant to come and visit in case I got in your way, though.
No, it's fine. Everything is largely settled here now. I will leave the rest to you, then.
As you wish. Leave everything to us. And we will strive and make things as comfortable for your father as possible.
You have my thanks.
He's Captain Claire's adjutant, isn't he?
Indeed, and quite a skilled one at that. He and his men will be managing the mansion together while keeping my father in custody, at least until the war comes to an end.
Oh, right.
There's no need to look so glum. He deserves to answer for his crimes much like others. He should be grateful he hasn't been handcuffed and thrown in a cell.
I guess that's one way of looking at it. Oh, yeah, Scarlet's here too, right?
She's currently receiving treatment in the annex. She remains bedridden, but her life is in no real danger, or so I hear.
That's good.
If you'd like to speak with her, you should go and pay her a visit. Meanwhile, I'll be going to my room to get ready for departure. If you need anything at all, feel free to come by and see me.
Thanks, Eustace. Will do.
That's why I'm here.
Wait a sec. Where is his room anyway? I don't know where the annex Scarlet's in is either. I guess I'll have to ask someone.
Oh, that's wrong. Nope. Where is it? There's the annex, and we can see Eustace's room. I'm not gonna lie. When I put the map up for the first time, I thought that said dark quarters. So it's like that's the room you're not allowed to go in. It's like the Lion King thing. What's in that room? It's the dark room, Simba. You must never go in there. Damn. So this is Eustace's room. What's this? Oh, Karyeli here. Nice. Windy colouring. Interesting. I know you can actually get like chibi paints for the bike as well. Because I managed to get a chibi version for Elisa on my one for when I did my Elisa playthrough. Like offline, it was quite funny. Just like Ring's bike that anyone can ride is just like painted with Elisa's face on it. or like a chibi Elise, it was great. The RMP should be able to take care of the mansion for the time being. Perhaps this is a chance for me to take one of the horses out for a final ride before I leave. That sounds kind of fun, actually. Mind if I join you, users? I haven't seen any of your family's horses since the race we had. Not at all. That gives me an idea, in fact. Come with me. Huh? Where? Reem borrowed one of the horses from the Bareahard mansion, while Eustace rode another. Together they set off on horseback towards Aurochs Canyon, with Eustace taking lead. Huh. This is where we had our duel before, isn't it? Why did we come here? Draw your sword, Reem. I'd like to request another duel with you. Eustace? Do you remember what you told me during our field study here? You claimed that there was something honest in the way I fought. And that was because I learned my swordsmanship from someone I trust. I did, didn't I? My trust in my brother has not faltered. However, because of that trust, I fear that when the time comes to fight him, my sword would be hindered by hesitation. I dread that day where I'll have to turn my blade upon my own brother. I'm not proud of it, but that's how it is. I can hardly blame you, users. Anyone anyone in your position would feel that way. Perhaps, but this is why I'd like to face off with you, Reem. Whether I win or lose, I believe our duel will allow me to cast away my doubts. And with that, I should be able to better trust in my own convictions, regardless of whom I face. Regardless that this is... I realize this is somewhat of a selfish request, but please, this is important to me. Am I even allowed to say no after that speech? It's not like you... It's not often for you to ask favors like this either. Sure, let's go. Just so you know, I won't be holding back. Hit me with all you've got. With pleasure. Thus, Eustace and Reem began their duel, putting all their strength into the battle. They pulled their heads of all distractions, their focus purely on trying to be the victor. And with that, their fight continued on until... I don't think I can move another muscle. Neither can I. Even in real battles, this is not often that I fight to the point of exhaustion. I think it's because we read each other so well, and that we're able to fight this point really. Granted, I could see Master Kafai and Viscount Arcey keeping at it the whole day without getting tired or bored. We're not them, but I think we did pretty well for a couple of teenagers. I agree. Oh, that's Laura's voice. No, that's not Eustace's voice. Huh, agreed. That's Laura's voice again. What the hell? Huh, agreed. It was fun in our own strange way. Thank you, Reem. I feel as though I can go forth and fight with the same honesty yet again. I may have been taught by Rufus, but it was Class 7 who helped me further develop my skills. No need to thank me. I'm just glad you were honest with me and asked. That was beyond awful. Afterwards, they somehow managed to summon up the energy to get on their horses and return to Bareahard. Yay! Oh, we're 30 points away from Link level 5ing with Eustace. That's mental. Anyway, next is... Actually, let's go to the Orbital Factory, because I don't know, there might be... Oh no, is there going to be any new weapons? There might not be, but... I still haven't bought that, that's fine. Don't really need it, to be honest. Yeah, I've still got lots of people as, like, crafts, like... Oh my god. Wow. I thought I'd leveled quite a lot of people's up, but evidently not. That's interesting. The thing is, I don't tend to use Marcus anyway, so... Oh, damn. Okay, well... There we go. Doesn't look like there's going to be any new weapons. Well, you can't even buy weapons from that. Anyway, Fee is right here. Let's go. Fee, what's going on? Why are you sitting here wearing only one sock? The sole of my boot came off while I was walking, and now my foot kinda hurts. So I'm taking a break. Well, after all those poots have been through, I can't really blame them for giving up the ghost like that. Is your foot gonna be okay? Once I've rested a bit, sure. I'll get the boot fixed. After that, you can just keep walking. Wait, how does she think she's gonna get to the tailor without footwear? She's gonna roll down this hill? Wouldn't put it past me, to be honest. Okay, that's feeling better now. Off we go. Hold up, Fee. You're not actually planning on walking there with your foot like that, are you? Might as well. I'm kind of used to this stuff anyway. Well, maybe so, but you shouldn't be walking around on it like that. What if you step on something sharp on the way? What do you want me to do then? Guess I'll be the gallant knight here. There we go. What's up? Did it start hurting again? Oh, fine. Just kind of amazed, really. Don't think anyone else would have offered a piggy bank ride in that situation. Huh? Don't worry about it. To the snow we go, my steed. Sorry, but the Pony Express stops here. Upon reaching the tailor, Reen asked him to fix Fee's shoe up for her. When they told her it would be a quick process, so they had a look around the store in the meantime. Oh hey, we got Striggers here. You're pretty fond of this brand, aren't you? Sure am. Seems like they've only got formal wear here though. Wouldn't been out to buying some new sneakers if they had any. I don't see you pants around in formal wear anyway, to be honest. How long have you been a fan? Since you're in Zephyr? Yeah, boss bought me a pair for helping out with something. That was the second present he gave me, in fact. Oh, what was the first then? The name Cosell. It's a present I'll never let go of either. There's no one else in the world who can give me that after all. I know how you feel. Dad welcomed me as a proud member of the Schwarzer family. Meant the world to me. So yeah, let's keep our appreciation for that close to our hearts. Speaking of things from the past, I was actually reminded of the boss when you were giving me that piggyback ride. Huh? He did the same for me not long after bringing me into Zephyr. Stuff like that was what made me feel like he was actually my real dad. Fee? There's something I realized too. You remind me of the boss, but you're not actually him in the end. You're like just like Class 7 is in the same family that Zephyr was, even though both are important to me. Not the same person I was back then either. I don't want to sit around and be protected all the time anymore. Yeah, that's right. We're all in this together, Fee. Supporting each other is the obvious way to go. Yep, and I'm going to use what I learned from my own family to do just that. Thanks, Reen. Not at all. It took a little more time before their order was ready, so the two wandered around the store for a while longer. They saw that Fee's shoe was as good as new. Yay! Nice. Got a level 5 link with Fee. And the next one is gonna be Lisa. There she is. I'm glad Duke Bareahard's arrest went as smoothly as it did. I hope Otto can find some peace now. I'm sure he will. Arresting Duke was never going to give the people who have killed it back what they lost, but it's the most we can do for them. And we've got you and Valmar to thank for that. Without the two of you, the Duke might still be in power right now. Something wrong? No, I'm fine. Don't mind me. She's definitely got something on her mind. Yep. Listen, if you got something on your mind, there's no need to keep things bottled up. I'm always here if you need someone to talk to. Typical Reen. Well, maybe not that typical. You're usually not this sharp. But you're right. Now that you bring it up, let me ask you a favor.
I do not understand the question. I request clarification. You, and not my awakener, wish to board me?
That's exactly what I want to do. Would that be possible? I don't want to use you to fight or anything like Reen does. I just want to see what it's like inside. Just for a little while, if that's okay.
Is that not possible or something? You said they were secondary contractors, so I was thinking it wouldn't be a problem, but maybe I had the wrong idea.
You do not. It is entirely possible for secondary contractors to board me.
Really?
However, only my Awakener is able to operate me as intended. There is no comprehensible reason for anyone else to desire access to my interior.
Huh, it's okay. I don't need to operate you, honest.
Thanks, Valimar. Can you let her inside then?
As you wish.
Oh, I remember this scene.
Oh, what?
Valimar, the ultimate gigantic robot wingman.
What?
Valimar, did you really have to pick this position?
While I have more than sufficient room for a human and a familiar to ride in comfort, an extra human does put an unforeseen demand on available space. I am afraid there was not much I could do under the circumstances.
Oh, you are so lying.
It's fine. I guess I can make do for a little while. It's kind of weird sitting like this with you, but I guess I am the one who asked for it. I'll live.
Well, if you're alright with it, I'm sure not going to complain, but...
So this is what Valimar looks like on the inside, huh? It's kind of gloomy, isn't it?
Well, there's not much point in having the front screen on when I'm not actually fighting. I have it up often enough these days, but honestly, it doesn't bother me that much. I can see outside fine when I need to.
Oh, right. It's weird to sit here and think of all the battles you fought with Valimar. When you fought those Alliance soldats and against Scarlet and Vulcan, you were right where you're sitting now. Even when you fought with Crow.
The fights are always different, but the scenery in here doesn't change much. I'm usually so caught up in the fight that I don't really pay much attention to what it looks like inside here. Celine and Valimar have helped me a lot, though, so I'm getting better at this whole thing.
Oops, I mean, he said bit by bit at the end.
It's just not fair. We're your classmates and your friends. We're supposed to be fighting alongside each other all the way. But you and Valimar always take on the hardest battles. All we can really do is back you up from the sidelines.
Imagine if every single member of Class 7 got a Divine Knight. There's more than 2. As we'll see in Treasure Steel 3. Spoilers. I won't tell you what colours they are or like what they look like, but because I suck at describing things, but there you go.
And to be honest, it's been on my mind for a while now. It bugs me to feel like we're just not doing enough.
Oh, so that's why you wanted to see what Valimar looked like on the inside?
Yeah. I thought if I could, I'd have a better understanding of what you go through and what it must be like. Looking around, it feels even more isolated than I expected. Lonely, even.
It's a metaphor for Reen, really, isn't it? Because with that, I'm not saying Reen's a lonely guy. I know he's got like his friends and stuff, but like when it comes down to like on the inside, as he said in the first part of Treasure God Still 1, like he doesn't feel like he deserves any of the stuff that's happened to him. So it could be sort of like a metaphor for like how Reen feels personally.
Seeing all the things you do from the outside, then seeing what it looks like on the inside, I have to wonder, are you okay with the way things are? Are you okay with putting yourself on the line over and over like this? Shouldering such a huge burden all alone, and even the burden of those lives you weren't able to save?
Lisa, I've never once felt like I was fighting those battles alone. You said it yourself, right? I've got all of you backing me up, either on the ground or on the courageous. Sure, you're not inside Valimar with me, but I know you all have my back. That's why I can keep fighting day after day. In that sense, it's not so different from our days at Thor's.
Well...
You don't have to worry about me, Elisa. As long as I know you're all there and that I can look forward to seeing you again after each operation, I'll fight my hardest and I'll come home the victor. All I ask is that you keep me in your heart and lend me your aid.
Always, Reen. Just don't go doing anything too reckless in here, okay? You're really important to all of us, but especially to me. So...
Elisa...
Is there a problem?
Oh,
Thanks for the save, Valamor. It's not I don't like Elisa, I do. They just put, to be fair, Chosen Cold still push like Arena and Elisa together like hard, so...
What is it, Valamar?
I have detected an abnormal increase in your heart rates. Maintaining optimal health is ideal. I recommend rest and a medical...
No, it's okay. We're fine. We're doing great.
yeah, never felt better. Thanks for worrying about us, Valamar.
After taking a moment to unfluster themselves, Rena and Elisa disembarked from Valamar, and after a while feeling slightly embarrassed and more likely a little awkward, or more than a little awkward, they made their way back to Bareahard. There we go. Right, next we're gonna do, so we've got 3 left. Elliot was this way, but Gaius is in here, so we'll do Gaius's one, then Elliot's, and then finally Laura's. There he is. It was good that you were able to put an end to the issue with Eustace's father, but the winds that blow through this nation grow more tempestuous. I'm here to pray that they might finally calm, at least a little. I could probably use a little prayer right now. I think I'll join you actually. So this is kind of a weird request, but while we're here, would you mind teaching me how people pray in Nord? Sure. Should we move up a little then? That should do. Praying like this kind of makes me feel weird, and it can't seem. Oh, hang on, let me try that again. That shouldn't have said weird. Don't know why. Sorry, bad thing. Anyway, praying like this kind of makes me feel in tune with the wind as well. Well, it is the traditional Nord way of prayer, and after all, they say that doing this so calls forth the voices of the spirits and Adios in order to rid the world of disaster. Of course, how that actually works isn't really explained. I see. It's really kind of frustrating to know that all we can really do right now is pray. Reen? Well, this war brought so many sacrifices at this point, whether it be the innocent victims or the soldiers who fell in battle. But in the end, there's nothing we can do to stop that. So, Kildek's proof of that. Kildek's enough proof of that. That's why I can't help but feel so frustrated with myself. I understand what you mean. I felt the same during my time in Nord. There was simply nothing we can do to face such a powerful storm. But that doesn't mean we should stand by idly and watch the destruction. I know that, but it's just... No one person can make their way through life without help. No one can cover enough need, every eventuality. But that's okay, because mankind shows its greatest strength through banding together. Huh? Those are the words of an old traveling priest who used to visit Nord alone, a long time ago. In the end, there's only so much we can do alone. However, by accepting this and working together, people can overcome any trial they face. My time at Class 7 led me to believe that this is what he meant. Huh? You're not alone, Reen. You have me and the rest of Class 7, not to mention many other comrades with you. So let's do what we can to prevent any more tragedies like Kildek from happening. You're always so confident, guys. Maybe I should take a few pointers from you. This doesn't change the fact that we've got a tough road ahead of us, though. But knowing that I've got all of you by my side makes me confident that we'll pull through. I feel very much the same. Let's walk down that road together then, and take back our home. Right. Mental. Nice. Oh, I thought my rank with Gaius was a bit better than like 4, but... I wonder what's going to happen to Kildek now. Sure, Duke Alvarez's been dealt with, but that's not going to heal the sadness in their hearts. And apprehending his own dad isn't exactly going to cheer Eustace up either. Seems pretty down. I wonder if I can do it. Something to cheer him up. I've got an idea. Hey Elliot, What do you say we head over to the restaurant in Central Plaza? Which one? The one Eustace's uncle runs. I think it might just cheer you up a bit. Deciding that this was the best way to cheer him up, Rean brought Elliot to the Saucier restaurant. Once there, they received special permission from Eustace's uncle to go up to the VIP floor. Oh wait, actually while we're in Bareahard, isn't there that chick we can get? There's that noble chick we can get. Or might be after we finish in Bareahard. What a beautiful melody. The pianist being... That pianist's been in several music magazines, you know. Oh, so she's famous? That explains how her music manages to resonate so well. I mean, the pros can manage that. Of course, the same goes for you too, Elliot. What? No way. Just hearing her makes me realize I've still got a long way to go. The world's music is so deep. Your mom was a pianist too, wasn't she? Yeah. I remember how she used to play all sorts of stuff for us. She always played something fun and light-hearted for me and Fiona whenever we were down. It worked like a charm. Always cheered us right up. I bet she did the same for Dad too. Thanks, Rean. I can see why you brought me here now. You wanted to remind me that music has the power to inspire and help people move on, right? Guilty. Guilty. It's just a shame I couldn't do it with my own performance, really. That would have been cool. Sorry for sucking. Don't be so hard on yourself, Rean. In fact, you've helped me realize there's something I can do for the people of Keldic. Now I just need that time and an ideal opportunity. Give us a show when that time comes, okay? We'll be glad to help you out. Sorry. Right, I think it's about time I go at it myself. Listening is nice, but nothing beats actually playing. Works for me. Knowing Elliot wouldn't back down after setting his heart on playing, Rean asked Hammond and the pianist for permission. Fortunately, they were more than happy to agree, and everyone in the restaurant was soon able to enjoy a special performance from him. Unsurprisingly, he played on par with the pianist before him. Both Rean and the customers couldn't help but be fully entranced by the wonderful sound of his music. Yay! Damn, that was lower than I thought it was as well. I mean, probably because I keep using, like, Rean and Laura, but still, like, that was a lot lower than I thought it was. Nope. Yeah, copy that then. Well, not really has to be here. It's over here. There she is. I wonder why Laura's going out to the canyon alone. I know she can handle herself fine, but still. Got some time on my hands, so let's go check on her. Laura? Ha! Laura? Hey, are you alright? Why'd you jump in when it's this cold out?
Oh, I see you've come along too, Rean. There's no need for concern. It's cold, but refreshing.
She seems like she's okay. I know she used to winter swimming, but we're in the coldest part of the year right now. Did she want to clear her mind or something? That raises the question of what could be troubling her. Laura finally came ashore after spending a little more time in the water. Realizing she would be freezing, Rean made sure he had a towel ready for her.
My apologies. Perhaps it was a bit too much to try my hand at swimming during this time of year.
It really was. Summing up, I know you're fond of swimming, but doing something like this out of the blue isn't like you. See? Sorry, but you're gonna have to let me dry your hair off at least.
Very well then.
Having dried her hair, Rean left Laura to finish drying off otherwise and get changed. In the meantime, he headed back into town to grab something warm to drink.
Thank you for your consideration, Rean. I've plenty warmed up now.
See, it was worth me fussing over you. When I head back to the Courageous, you could catch a cold if you stay out here.
No need, I'm fine. As you know, I'm used to this. I'd like to apologize for worrying you, however.
Well, I wasn't too worried. It's you we're talking about. So, did you bring that swimsuit from Thor's or something?
Actually, yes. I found it in my luggage after leaving. I use it often during the time Emma and I spend in the ground too. It sounds fun when I say it out loud, but swimming has always been a way for me to wash away my concerns and hesitations. Of course, Emma had a similar reaction to yours whenever I did.
It's not funny at all, really. I get what you mean.
As a noble, I found myself thinking a lot about what happened here in this province. It is true that what Duke Albaret did to Celtic is beyond unforgivable. However, one could also argue that he would never have broken such tactics if the war had never broken out. It's clear that his position in both the four great houses and the noble alliance is what drove his actions.
Come on. Come on. Thank you. You may have a point. There's no guarantee that any other noble would have ended up doing the same. What's funnier than what you said is that I'm technically a noble too, but I've never even thought of things like that before.
We still got a long way to go, not just in swordsmanship either. It doesn't benefit us to single-mindedly dedicate ourselves purely to that. Still, I feel that if we were able to make it through this, we'll be so much stronger thanks to the experience. I want to rise above every challenge life throws my way, both as a swordsman and a noble. Naturally, that involves trusting in others rather than attempting to deal with those challenges alone. Perhaps you're the ideal partner to keep me in check, Green.
Laura?
I didn't mean anything special by that, mind you. It's just that since you also happen to be a swordsman, we should strive to motivate each other. I'm curious to see where we can go from here. There are so many incredible warriors taking part in this war, but together I believe we can catch up to them. And just maybe, I'll be able to reach the strength of the Lance Maiden herself.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing just how far our swordsmanship will take us. The two talked for a while before deciding to walk back into town. Nice, level 6, and that's the final one. I think, like, the reason Reen doesn't think about being a, like a noble, or like, worrying about his territory. Obviously he cares for Ymir, that much was evident when the Jaegers attacked and everything like that. But, it's not in here, is it? Oh, here we go. I can't understand, Father. All I want to do is join my schoolmates in the parade. Which is why precisely I'm opposed. With daughter of nobility, you can't go gallivanting at a time like this. It's exactly the time to go. Maybe if you weren't so thick-headed, you'd understand that. Thick-headed? How dare you use such language towards your father? So Thread is busy at the moment. I can try once again. I can try once I've met up with the rest of the gang. Okay, yeah. So he skipped. That was the lady, or that was the noble chick I was worried about. I was trying to recruit. I was thinking about when I mentioned it in Elliot's thing. Right. So that's going to do it for today's episode. So for a quick recap, we did our bonding events with Eustace, Gaius, Elisa, Fee, Elliot, and Laura. Not in that order, obviously. Well, Laura was lost, but still. And now we are going to be going into the annex to continue with the story and talk with Scarlet. So if you guys enjoyed today's episode, make sure to hit that like button. If you're enjoying Treasure Cold Still 2 Let's Play, make sure to subscribe as well. Also, please be sure to check out my Treasure Cold. Yeah, please check out my Treasure Cold Still 2 Let's Play. The rest of it, because it's fun. I love enjoying recording this for you. My Fairy Tale, my One Piece Pirate Warriors 4, and my Monster Hunter World Iceborne Let's Play, where I'm having just as much fun recording those games as I am recording this game for you guys. Also, if you guys are a fan of JRPGs, RPGs, or anime games, make sure to subscribe as well, because hey, that's what I do here. And as I said in every episode, I have 2 projects in the work lined up, one of which I'll begin recording once I finish Treasure Cold Still 2, you can probably guess what that's going to be, and the other one I'll begin recording once I finish both Fairy Tale and One Piece Pirate Warriors 4, but I won't give any information out on that because I want it to be a bit of a surprise. But with all that PSA out of the way, this is xdeadlysmoorex, and I shall see you guys next time.